Did you know that arthritis can lead to depression, decline in mental acuity, obesity, heart disease, and diabetes? Arthritis influences pain in joints, preventing patients from getting adequate exercise. Meanwhile, research has proven that exercise relieves stress, increases mental sharpness, and burns fat. However, there is hope. You can manage and reverse arthritis by steering clear of certain foods. These dietary villains can worsen your condition, and we will shed light on them. We will explore 8 foods to avoid or reduce significantly from your diet if you want to beat arthritis. From surprising foods hiding in your pantry to the sneaky ingredients in your favorite snacks, these foods are the culprits behind joint pain and inflammation. As you finish watching this video, you'll know all the foods to avoid and understand why they can harm your joints. Finally, you will regain control over your life. So, what are the foods to avoid for arthritis? 1. Added sugars and sugar-sweetened drinks. Sugar is a hidden culprit in diets that can wreak havoc on the body. It can lead to inflammation and insulin resistance, aggravating joint pain. Added sugars and sugar-sweetened drinks are a source of empty calories, contributing to various health problems. These sweet treats may provide a momentary burst of energy, but they come at a high cost for the joints. Added sugars contribute to weight gain, putting extra strain on inflamed joints. They also trigger the release of pro-inflammatory chemicals in the body, worsening joint pain and stiffness. Likewise, sugar-sweetened drinks are particularly harmful when dealing with arthritis. Sodas, fruit juices, and other sugary beverages contain excess sugar and lack nutrients that can reduce inflammation and support joint health. Research has shown that excessive consumption of these sugary drinks can raise the risk of developing rheumatoid arthritis. A study found that individuals who consumed excess sugar-sweetened beverages had higher levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation, than those who consumed fewer or no sugary drinks. This finding suggests that the high levels of added sugars in these beverages contribute to increased inflammation in the body. Be mindful of your total sugar intake and avoid sugar-sweetened drinks. Instead, choose healthier alternatives like unsweetened tea, smoothies, infused water, or naturally flavored seltzers to reduce joint pain and inflammation while satisfying your thirst. 2. Processed and red meat. Processed and red meat, such as hot dogs, bacon, and burgers, may be delicious but can contribute to joint pain and inflammation. These meats are high in sodium, saturated fats, and cholesterol, which increases inflammation in the body. Processed meats often contain nitrates and nitrites, unhealthy preservatives or additives that promote inflammation. Meanwhile, the additives or fats in these meats are not the only problems. Cooking methods can also increase inflammation. High-temperature cooking methods like grilling or frying can create harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs. Research shows that these compounds increase inflammation in the body. It is particularly concerning for those with arthritis, as chronic inflammation is a hallmark of this condition. It might be time to rethink your love affair with processed and red meat and consider healthier alternatives. Reducing processed and red meat intake doesn't mean cutting them out of your diet. Moderation is vital to enjoy these foods while minimizing their potential adverse effects. Consider making swaps such as having chicken breast instead of a hamburger. 3. Salty foods. A significant factor that triggers joint pain and inflammation is a diet high in sodium or salt. Consuming excessive amounts of salt leads to water retention in the body, which can cause swelling and discomfort in the joints. Processed meats like bacon, sausage, and deli meats use a lot of sodium as a preservative. Another sneaky source of hidden salt is canned soups and broths. While they may seem like an easy option for a quick meal, many brands add copious amounts of sodium to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. Try making homemade soups using fresh ingredients. This way you can limit the amount of salt in your food. Likewise, some seemingly healthy foods can contain high amounts of salt. For example, prepackaged granola bars or energy bars often contain added sodium for taste enhancement and preservation. Opt for homemade options using natural ingredients to curb your cravings and monitor your salt intake. Finally, certain condiments like soy sauce or salad dressings can be loaded with salt, even if they appear harmless on the surface. 4. Gluten-rich foods. Gluten-rich foods have become famous in diets recently, but the truth is that they can contribute to joint pain and inflammation. Gluten, a protein in wheat, barley, and rye, can trigger an immune response in individuals who are sensitive or intolerant to it. This immune system response can lead to chronic inflammation all over the body, including the joints. A study shows that consuming gluten-rich foods could increase markers of inflammation in individuals with arthritis. Besides, gluten can disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, leading to intestinal permeability or leaky gut syndrome. When undigested gluten proteins enter the bloodstream through a leaky gut lining, they can activate an immune response and increase systemic inflammation. Avoid or limit your flour. Instead, opt for gluten-free alternatives like quinoa. Alternatively, add more anti-inflammatory foods like fruit and vegetables into your diet to support joint health and reduce inflammation. 5. Dairy. Dairy foods have long been a staple in many people's diets. However, you may think twice before reaching for that glass of milk or slice of cheese if you are susceptible to arthritis. Research shows that dairy products can contribute to joint pain and inflammation. This condition results from casein, a protein in dairy that can trigger an immune response and increase inflammation. Besides, dairy products can increase uric acid, a significant factor in painful conditions like gout. Uric acid buildup can cause crystals to form in the joints, resulting in intense pain and swelling. It would be best for anyone experiencing joint discomfort or looking to reduce inflammation to consider alternative sources of calcium and protein outside of traditional dairy options. Fortunately, various delicious non-dairy alternatives offer valuable nutrients without the inflammatory effects. Plant-based milk made from almonds and soybeans provides a creamy texture while delivering essential vitamins and minerals. You can also opt for plain yogurt because it is a rich source of probiotics. These beneficial bacteria help improve gut health and reduce inflammation in the body. Many studies portray a correlation between arthritis symptoms and imbalances in the gut microbiome, so incorporating probiotic-rich foods like yogurt into your diet can relieve joint pain. Even so, plain yogurt is low in sugar and has zero artificial sweeteners or additives that can contribute to inflammation. The high calcium and vitamin D in yogurt are essential for maintaining strong bones. In addition, the protein content in yogurt promotes muscle strength and repairs damaged tissues. Finally, leafy greens like kale and spinach are excellent sources of calcium, and you can easily incorporate them into meals through salads or smoothies. Exploring these alternatives instead of relying on dairy products can improve joint health without sacrificing taste or nutritional value. 6. Vegetable oils high in omega-6 fatty acids. While vegetable oils such as margarine, corn, and safflower oils are often considered healthier alternatives to saturated fats, recent research suggests they may contribute to inflammation. One reason is an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids in diets. While these fatty acids are essential for our health, excessive consumption of omega-6s can promote inflammation. Unfortunately, many processed foods contain vegetable oils like margarine or corn oil. These oils have a high ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, which can harm joints. Besides, these vegetable oils feature linoleic acid, triggering the production of pro-inflammatory molecules called cytokines. It implies that consuming these oils may enhance inflammatory processes in the body. Consequently, you must consider alternative cooking oils with a healthier balance of fatty acids, like olive or coconut oil. 7. Red wine, alcohol, and tobacco. Indulging in a glass of red wine can benefit your health because it features resveratrol, an antioxidant with anti-inflammatory properties. However, it contains alcohol, and excessive amounts of alcohol promote various health issues, including liver damage and inflammation. These conditions may worsen arthritis symptoms. It would be best to avoid red wine and alcohol if you're struggling with arthritis. Likewise, tobacco can trigger rheumatoid arthritis. The harmful substances in cigarettes activate immune system cells linked to inflammation. Tobacco smoke contains toxins that increase bodily inflammation and trigger joint pain and stiffness. Smoking can also interfere with medications for arthritis and reduce their effectiveness. Quit smoking and avoid tobacco to minimize joint pain and inflammation from this chronic condition. 8. Nightshades. Nightshades are a group of plants including tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, and eggplants. These vegetables have long been a controversial topic in the world of nutrition. While they are rich in nutrients and flavors that enhance many dishes, nightshades can contribute to joint pain and inflammation. Alkaloids in nightshade plants make it detrimental for genetically sensitive people. These compounds interfere with certain enzymes in the inflammation pathways, aggravating joint pain. Besides, nightshades harbor solanine, a chemical that can interfere with gut microbiota and increase inflammation. If you experience joint pain or stiffness after consuming nightshades, you might have to eliminate them from your diet. This way, you can identify if these foods are exacerbating your symptoms. While indulging in some of your favorite foods might be tempting, you must prioritize joint health and reduce inflammation. Avoiding these top 8 foods that exacerbate arthritis symptoms can help take control of your health. So, say goodbye to those greasy fries and sugary treats and opt for a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods instead. Your joints will thank you. Remember, the choice is yours. Do you want to continue suffering or take charge of your health? The power is on your plate.